To this live stream. I'm Minx123. This is my wacky world. And yes, I'm wearing a blonde wig. I haven't dyed my hair blonde. I just thought, why not? Why not? I'll see if YouTube decide to send out any notifications. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. Who knows? Hey, Georgia. How you doing? Hopefully you're good. Live stream alert, she says. Thanks, Georgia. And hello, holla to Rose Princess 7. Let me just pop my glasses on. Please, if you're here, leave a big thumbs up on this stream. Really appreciate that. And subscribe to my channel if you don't already. And smash the notification bell to all notifications. And if you have social media or a community tab, please share this stream out. The more people hear, the merrier. Thank you for loving my hair. I wish it was my hair, but it's not. It's a wig. Actually, no, I don't wish it was because I like being a brunette. So take that back. Rewind. I like having blonde hair as a wig, but I prefer being a brunette. There we go. Hey, Scottish Undertones, ASMR. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. And hello to my sister from another mister, the lovely Gemma Journey Grace. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Gemma. You're so sweet. What you like? Thank you. Hello, Minxie. Hello, Gemma. Your bracelet. I feel really bad about this. I'm going to be honest, because you know me. I say how I feel, and I'm honest, right? I literally went to the post office to do all my eBay yesterday. When I got home, Nathan said, "Did you post Gemma's bracelets?" And I was like, ah. So do not worry, do not fear. I'm going to be posting them either tomorrow or Thursday. I've got to go out to the co-op tomorrow, and there is a little post office there. So if it's not too busy, I'll pop in that one. If there is a big queue, then I'll just have to wait till I get to town on Thursday. I'm seeing my friends, so I'm going to go to the post office as well, because I've got some other eBay stuff to post. So I will be either posting it, as I say, tomorrow or Thursday. I felt really bad when he said it. He was like, "Why did you forget?" I was like, "Well, I didn't forget on purpose. I just forgot." But yeah, it is definitely going to be on the way. I'm thinking of like doing a little drawing and a picture, like a picture of something, or I don't know, a little note to put in as well. So yeah, you can see my messy handwriting. So let me just say hi to History Nut. Hello, History Nut. I hope you're doing, and hi to Freya as well. Do not worry, do not fear. Minxlaw123 is here. I love that, Georgia. That's like a cheerleader cheer. Can we all do that? I need those. What are those things called? Pom poms, isn't it? Or is it? Do not worry, do not fear. Minxlaw123 is here. I love that. Maybe I should do that in a role play. Cheerleader role play. I actually probably get demonetized because they'll think it's something else. So probably best not. I don't do a cheerleader role play. Bookish Justine, how you doing? Let me pop my glasses on. Bookish Justine. Oh no, my book isn't in here. It's in the other room. But you really need to read. I know you said it's on your TBR. You really need to read Holly Bourne's the movies one. I can't remember what it's called now. I can't remember. Loving the movies. It's not all in the movies. You know what I meant. I can't remember. It's the book I'm currently reading. I can't remember the title of it, but it's really good. It's by Holly Bourne, and it's really sweet and romantic and slushy. Hippie Dippy 89, how you doing? Hope you're being positive. I'm trying to be positive in this kind of strange world right now. Hope you're being positive as well. Hi Jen, how you doing? JX4B. Did you follow me on TikTok? Because I saw someone follow me on TikTok, and I thought, I wonder if that's Jen. And I thought, no, she doesn't have TikTok. Unless you now have TikTok, then that's all good. I know. I'll read it as soon as possible. So many books, so little time. What is it called, Justine? It's really going to bug me now. It's literally next door, and I'm not going to get up because I have my my minion pajamas on. I don't want everyone to see my pajamas because yeah, it's just really embarrassing. But it's Holly Bourne. I would ask Nathan, but he's on his game. Nathan, is my book on the bed, Bubba? No, it's not. It's Nick. Could you see the title of it? Oh, thank you. The star that is Nathan123. It only happens in the movies. That was it. Yeah. So that's the book I'm currently reading by Holly Bourne. It's really, really good. It's really sweet. Anyway, Cirrus. Is it Kiris or Cirrus? I'm really sorry if I say it wrong. Hello, how are you doing? How is everyone, by the way? Hope everyone's good. I know I uploaded a video today, but I thought I would nip on and do a little live stream as well, because I really enjoy doing live streams. It's just a nice kind of way to just interact with my viewers and just have a little chit chat. Do you know what I mean? And Nathan's playing his, sorry, my wig is stuck in my glasses. Nathan's playing his game on Switch. My mum's watching Emmerdale or whatever soap opera it is she's watching. And I'm just like, oh, I'm just sitting around. I think I'll do a live stream. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, that's what I am doing because I'm here. So yeah, anyone got anything you want to chat about? I've got a game here that I thought we could play because I love doing live streams, but I also don't like just sitting there and not knowing what to talk about because I just feel really awkward and like. So I thought instead of just sitting here, we could play a game together. What do you think? We've done this before, like a long time ago. I did this double dilemma. Dishonesty has never been such fun, and it's basically situations, and you have to prove if you are naughty, like a naughty devil, or good, like a good little angel, or maybe you're a bit of both. That's what I am anyway. I always say I'm the angel with horns. How you doing, Dowdy? Hope you are good. So yeah, this isn't actually like a board game, but I'm not going to do it as a board game. I'm just going to like pick some random cards and just kind of see what people would do in certain situations. Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. If it gets boring, we'll just stop. If you enjoy it, we'll carry on, do a few cards, okay? Aliens alike, how you doing? So I'm just going to pick some random cards here. Okay, so you turn up at a party and realise that you know absolutely no one there. What do? Do you A, pretend you're a rock star, millionaire or brain surgeon? Do you B, drink everything you can find, behave disgracefully and spend the next month apologising and avoiding people? Or C, spend all night in the kitchen desperately trying to talk to people when they come in for drinks? So what would you do if you turn up to a party? And let me know if these things have ever happened to you, by the way. I'm trying to think if I mean, I don't really go to parties anymore. Back in the day, I don't even know if I went to parties then. I mainly went out and about to like pubs and clubs, but I suppose I went to a few house parties. I mean, I must have at some point, but I never really liked parties. I mean, obviously when I was a kid, yeah, I went to lots of like children's parties, like birthday parties and stuff, but you know, I knew everyone there. That's why I was invited. But as an adult, I didn't really, like, I wasn't like the party girl as such, if that makes any sense. But if I went to a party and, you know, like I didn't know anyone there, I wouldn't pretend to be like a rock star because it's pretty obvious I'm not. And I'm definitely not millionaire or brain surgeon. So that one's out. Drink everything you can find, behave disgracefully. I wouldn't want to get drunk and look stupid, so I wouldn't do that one. So I'd probably go for C, just spend all night in the kitchen, like just waiting for people to come in and just kind of seeing if people want to chat and stuff. And yeah, I'd probably do that. Just hang about waiting. What would anyone else do? Let me know. Aliens Like says option A. So you would pretend to be a rock star, millionaire or brain surgeon. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. By the way, there's no wrong or right to these questions. They're just trying to find out a little bit about each other. Okay, I'll move on to the next one. What should we choose? I don't want to. Some of them are like really like, you know. Okay, right. Let's try this one. You are offered £10,000 to drive a getaway car. What do you do? Would you drive a getaway car? That is the question. So the options are A, you would refuse and report to the police. B, subcontract it out to a friend for £5,000. Or C, accept and swap the rat race for a life of crime, fast cars, and cheap thrills. I don't think I'd make a very good getaway car driver because I've got very bad anxiety when it comes to driving. And also, I'm not like a bad person. I wouldn't want to do like crime. This is not the life for me. You know, I know there could be some people out there be like, yeah, I'll be a getaway car driver. But, you know, £10,000 is a lot of money, though. I could buy a lot of books for that. Hell of a lot of books. But no, I am a good person. I would definitely refuse it. I'd probably, I don't know if I'd report it to the police though, because you don't know who you're messing with. So I'd be like, yeah, probably just avoid it, walk away, not get involved, kind of thing. What about you? Would you be a getaway driver for £10,000? You could buy clothes, you could buy whatever. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. Right, let's have a look at some of these others. If you speak to the president, that's a similar sort of thing. Right, okay. Next question is, a gang of workmen line up and whistle at you as you walk past. What do you do? And this is going to be for any gender, by the way. So a gang of workmen have lined up and they whistle at you as you walk past. What do? Do you A, you grin and smile like, you know, or do you B, engage them in a discussion about gender politics and individual freedoms? C, shout, at least I haven't got a plumber's bum. Or as Aliens Alike says, punch him in the face. That isn't an option on here, but we'll go with that one. So that's your option, is it? Well, to be fair, like when I was younger, I always tell Nathan this and he laughs, but it doesn't happen now, by the way, because I'm old and bleh. But back in the day, like when I was younger and I used to have my tiny little mini skirts on, my knee-high boots, slightly low-cut tops, perhaps, I would get a lot of like either builders whistling or going, all right, darling, or hooting cars. And I know this is an awful thing to say because like I am obviously a bit of a feminist and stuff. However, I just kind of liked it. It kind of like went to my head. I was like, yeah, it made me feel good about myself. And I know that's really bad. I know it sounds awful, but I'm just being honest. It was just kind of like, but as I got older, I kind of saw it in a different way and saw it as quite like derogatory and just kind of like, who do they think they are to just, you can't walk up the street without being harassed by a pervy man. So as I got older, my views did change. But when I was younger, I was like quite flattered, I think. But like, I don't know, like now what would I do? I wouldn't get into this gender politics, moaning discussion thing. I'd probably just ignore them, or I'd just smile like really awkwardly and just be like, oh, God. Yeah, I don't really, I don't, that's probably what I would do. Hey, Carol B, how you doing? At 42, it'd make my freaking day. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's what I mean. I think that's what I was like when I was younger. By the way, hey, Carol. Because it was just kind of like flattering. But yeah, some of them are a bit leery. It's kind of different the way they do it. I mean, if someone just kind of whistles at you or just smiles at you, you just like, thanks, cheers, and you walk away. But if someone's quite, like too much and makes you feel uncomfortable, then yeah, I don't like that. Gemma says she would tell him to get stuffed. I love that. Gemma's just there. She's like, I just tell him to get stuffed. My sister from another mister. Trent P Fam TV Arcade Gaming Sports Open Cards. I hope I've said that right. Your channel name. Hello to you. Hi everyone. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're not new, welcome back. Anyway, so that's that. Next question. Let's move on to these. Some of these are just really funny. Some of these are just really boring. And some of them are just a bit... Oh, your partner starts talking about wife swapping parties a lot. What do you do? Do you suggest that you'd get a better deal through Exchange and Mart? Do you see if they would consider something a bit more permanent, or say, I thought you'd never ask? Look, maybe I'm boring, or maybe I'm just a normal person. I don't know, but yeah, wife swapping, even though I'm not actually married, I'm engaged. So, we'll say fiance swapping, is not my thing. So the question was again, your partner starts talking about wife swapping, going to wife swapping parties a lot. What do you do? So do you suggest they'd get a better deal for Exchange and Mart for like cars and stuff? See if they would consider doing it a bit more permanent, like getting rid of them, or see, I thought you'd never ask. You know what, I'm really boring. I would not do anything like that at all. I just, back in the day, like in the 80s and 90s, there was this like ongoing joke where couples would like, what was it, throw their keys into the bowl or something. Yeah, it's just not my thing. I did have a friend, this is really random, but when I was younger, I had a friend, I'm not going to say her name, but I had a friend and her mum used to do wife swapping parties. And once when I went round to my friend's house for her birthday party, which was really weird, upstairs, her mum was having a party of a different nature. It was very bizarre. I was only a teenager and I just remember thinking, oh, that's weird. So yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I just literally want one person, and that's Nathan. I don't want to be swapping about. Maybe he wants to swap about, but would you go wife swapping? Did you hear that voice in there? Nah. Nah, mate, nah. I don't, look, each to their own. I know there are people that do that and, whatever they want, it's up to them. I don't judge people, but it's not for me. So there we go. So yeah, the answer to that would be, I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know. Just no, basically. Hey, by the way, to Rebecca, how you doing? Hope you're good. Aliens alike said I was divorce his ass. Okay, right, moving on. These are just really random. A good-looking stranger in a pub slips you a note with a phone number. What do you do? And by the way, this is to the single people, okay? If you're in a relationship and some single person and some like person just gives you a phone number in a pub, you say no, I'm with someone. But if you're single, you can answer this one. So do you, or you can imagine you are single, if that's all right. Yeah. Ring it up the minute you get home. Give them a piece of paper with the number of the local old people's home on it. Oh, that's horrible. Or loudly exclaim, "Did you drop this?" Yeah, I'd probably embarrass them. No. I don't know. Good looking straight. Like if I was single, obviously not now because I'm a good girl. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I was single and they were like my cup of tea, and they just like dropped me a phone number, I just don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's quite nice. But then you don't know who they are. They still could be an absolute weirdo. So you don't know, do you? But I'd probably give them a little text if I thought they were dishy. Or maybe not, I don't know. Prank call them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just be like ringing up, prank calling them. Alien Select says, I don't share my men. That's nasty. Boulevard, no thank. Yeah. So yeah, what would you do if you saw a good looking stranger in a pub and they slipped you their number? What would you do, everyone? Would you call them, text them? What would you do? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think I had it happen to me many, many years ago. Like really, like I was like literally at college, so it was very long time ago. I can't remember. I'm sure I was in a supermarket or something. My mum's actually had it happen to her years ago when she was in Tesco. True story. This guy was walking along and just asked her out on a date and give him her number, but she never went. She never rung him. So random, isn't it? So anyway, what would you do? Let me know. Right, moving on. Next question. So you're at the cinema, which I haven't been for ages. I miss the cinema. Anyway, you're at the cinema. The people in the front row talk all the way through the film. What do you do? That is so annoying, right? It's so annoying when you're trying to watch a film in the cinema and people are talking. So that and like loud sounds of food and like eating sounds, and it's horrible. So do you A, say nothing but gently place pieces of popcorn on top of their heads? Do you B, move away and try to spill a drink on them as you pass the intermission? Or C, threaten them with sickening violence? Oh my, I wouldn't do that. Gemma's like proper feisty tonight. I can't say that last word, obviously, but she says, tell them to shut the F up. Gemma is like super sassy, feisty tonight. I like that. I like that. Gemma, I know you're like super sweet, but I also like that feisty side, the sassy Gemma. That is why we're sisters, because we're both a bit sassy. Love that. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't have the nerve to say that. I'd want to say that, but I'd be too nervous. I wouldn't throw popcorn on the head, even though I'd want to. I'd probably just kind of move away, move my seat. I can't stand going to the cinema and having people talking. It's so annoying. Even though I do it, to be fair. And you know the other thing that used to really bug me in the cinema when people used to go on their phones during the film, and it'll all be darkness in the screen room, and then you just see like this bright light from somewhere. Oh, it's so infuriating. Or when the phone actually rings during the film, that's really annoying as well. Yes, I'm sassy, says Gemma. It's good. Good. Being sassy is very good. Aliens Alike says, I watch movies at home more. Yeah, I mean, obviously, since the, actually, before the pandemic even, me and Nathan kind of stopped going to the cinema that much because it's just too expensive. It's ridiculous. Like, when I was a kid, I used to go to the cinema with my dad, and I think we paid like a fiver for two of us. And now it's, I don't know, it's cost us like over 20 quid to just see a film. And then you've got all your drinks and your bits of, sweet treat and stuff. It's just ridiculous. And, I think if you're in the comfort of your own home, like obviously the screen of the cinema is better because it's bigger, but you can still feel more intimate and you can enjoy the film. And the other thing I like about watching films at home is that I can pause the film and then go and have a wee, because I always need the toilet in a film in the cinema. And there's nothing more embarrassing for me than having to get up in front of all these people, especially if it's really busy and you need to go to the toilet and you're like, oh God, I've got to stand up. Sometimes I hold it in for like half an hour because I think, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. All these people are going to look at me, and then I think I have to go. I have to go. At least at home, don't have to deal with all that. Just press pause. Do, 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 do. Psst, do, 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 and the film goes back on. Did you like my wee impression there? Psst, that was because Justine says I just sigh really loud and move away. Yeah, I'd probably do pretty much similar to Justine. Yeah, I'd probably be like, oh, and then just move away. So they knew that I was peed off, but like, I didn't want to cause any aggro. It's getting mega expensive. I stopped my membership. Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? But as I say, like back in the day, it used to be so much cheaper. And I know films are probably more kind of like fancy now and all the special effects and that, but I don't know, it just seems a bit steep just to watch a film. But I haven't really watched a film for ages. Oh no, what did I watch? There was a film on Netflix I watched the other day. I do want to watch the new, what's it called? The Craft. That's on Sky. And at some point this week, I vow to watch that. You know, The Craft, like The Witches? It's the new version of that. So I want to watch that. It's on Sky Store. It's not supposed to be very good. It hasn't had very good reviews, but I still want to watch it. Like, it just looks really cool. Hey Amjad, not gonna lie. How you doing, Amjad? Hope you're good. Hope you and the family are well. Yeah, you can pause the movie at home. Hey Alicia, Rachel, how you doing? Ooh, are we talking about movies? Any favourites, recommendations? We weren't talking about movies, but we were because it come up in a question. But I mean, my favourite film of all time, I've got two: Lady and the Tramp and Dirty Dancing. They are my all-time favourite films. Very different, as you can probably imagine. But there's a good few films that I've got, like I literally love them and I would watch them again and again. And they're all very different. By the way, hey to MT Cold Fortune Gaming. How you doing? Hope you're good. So yeah, P.S. I Love You is another film I loved with Gerard Butler and Hilary Swank. That was a beautiful film. Very sad, but beautiful. I'm trying to think. I love American History X, which is nothing like the other films, but I just really, it's very gritty and thought-provoking, really well acted as well. What's his name? Edward Norton's in that. I love Love Actually as well. You can't beat a bit of Love Actually. All the different characters and their stories all come together. I love that. I just love a lot of it. You know what I really enjoyed? We saw it a few years ago, Coco. Has anyone seen Coco? That was proper, like, oh, emotional film. Yeah, I want to see The Darkest Minds. I've never read the books. I think they're by Ellen, what's her name? Oh, what's her name? Bracken. Alexandra Bracken, is it? I don't know. But I've never read the books and I've never seen the film, but I would like to because it looks pretty cool. You got a new phone yesterday. What phone did you get? Aliens alike. Hey, Mushi Mushi. How you doing? My favourite Minxie, by the way. Love the wig. Thank you so much, Mushi Mushi. You're very kind. I love Coco. Made me cry a bucket. Yeah, me too. I mean, Nathan doesn't cry in films, but I think even he got a little bit. Did you get a little bit emotional in Coco? Maybe. He's such a man. Like, it's typical, stereotypical man. I didn't cry. I didn't get emotional. Nah. He did a little bit. No, it was a really good film. Really beautiful film. Hey Minxie, you cried with Coco. Hey Gabriella, how you doing? Hope you're good. Oh, you got the IG Stylo 6. Oh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds flash. So I hope you like your new phone. The Disney film Inside Out is great. Do you know what, Gemma? I've got that to watch on DVD downstairs. I've never watched it. I bought it in Sainsbury's, I think, on offer, and I've never watched it. I've got quite a few DVDs that I haven't watched yet, that I will at some point. Aliens are like, oh, it's an LG. Okay. Sorry, I'm a bit stupid. I didn't realise you meant LG. I thought it was an IG. Okay. Well, let's get back to a few of these questions. Unless people are really bored with them, and then I won't bother. Oh, okay. You go on a first date with someone, and at the end of a drunken evening, they lean forward as if to whisper in your ear, and then they vomit all over you. What do you do? Oh, it's awful. Can you imagine that on a first date? So you go on a first date with someone, the end of a drunken evening, they lean in forward to whisper in your ear, but then they are sick all over you, what do? Do you A, ignore it and kiss them long and hard? Why would you kiss someone after they've just sicked on you? That's vile. Would you B, say, even your vomit is beautiful? What? These answers are weird. Or C, do the same to them as a gesture of your newly shared intimacy. Well, I wouldn't be sick on them, but well, I don't know. It might make me feel sick. It's so bad that I would actually sick on them. I don't know what I do. I just kind of walk away very awkwardly. It'd be a shame, like if they were a really nice person. But then again, if they got into a state where they were that drunk that they made themselves sick on a first date, it doesn't show that they're very responsible. So I'd be like, bye bye. Yeah, if anyone's sick on me, I would get rid. I think that would there wouldn't be a second date. What about you? What would you all do? I mean, it's different if you're with someone, like if you've been with someone like in a relationship and you accidentally like sick on them. I don't think I've ever been sick on Nathan.
No, you haven't. Thank
You could just hear this voice from the deep. No, you haven't. I don't know why he suddenly sounds really common. No, you haven't. He says I haven't, so that's good. Well, never.
Never.
You've seen me being sick, haven't you?
No, I avoid it.
Well, nearly 9 years we've been together, and he's never seen me be sick. That shock. No, there was that time when I had that Doc Crocker pizza.
Yeah, I didn't watch you being sick though. You went into the bathroom.
Yeah, you sat outside to see if I was all right.
Yeah, but with the door shut.
With the door shut. All right, okay. So he's never physically seen me, but he's heard me be sick. What would you do if I was sick on you?
Be sick on your right back.
Yeah, I'd probably be sick as well. I do have a little bit of a sick phobia. I'm not going to lie to you. It just makes me very uncomfortable. And I got it from my mum. I blame my mum because when I was younger, she couldn't handle sick when I was a child. And she still can't handle sick. Like, so I got that kind of phobia from her. The film Inside Out is about autism and emotions. I'm going to do a video on it. Oh, are you? Awesome. Yeah, I didn't know it was about autism. I knew it was about like emotions and I think isn't there like the little cartoon characters of feelings or something like thoughts in your head or I don't know. I've not seen it, but it looks something like that. It'd be cool you to do a video about it though. Aliens are like I want to see Soul as well. Oh yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, and that one with the brothers who are trying to bring their dad back with magic. I don't know what one that is. Sorry. People talking to each other. Sorry, I'd probably throw out. Okay, right. One more question because these aren't really fun, are they? Particularly. Some of these questions I can't even read out. They're so bad. Okay, right. Well, this will be the last one then. Okay, you have to go to a very important social event in the evening, so you decide to treat yourself to a sunbed session. However, you come off it and discover that you've been burned in stripes. What do you do? Oh man, so do you paint the rest of you red? Do you pretend to pretend to be bravely struggling against an obscure but dangerous illness? Or C, say you did it scuba diving? I just wouldn't go to that event or just, I don't know, maybe just cover up. Like, I don't know. This so boring. Yeah, I've never been on a sunbed. I wouldn't want to go on a sunbed. Has anyone else ever used sunbeds or self-tan and stuff? It's just not me. Like, I'm very happy being pale and pasty. I've, never been the sort to, get a tan. Even when I was younger, I used to try and sit on the beach for a little while and try and tan. But all I would do is just like go bright red like a lobster. I just realised that, you know what, I'm just a very pale and interesting, they say. Mark, oh, how you doing? I have that phobia except for the smell of vinegar. I can't be in the same room as anyone eating vinegar products. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. Like, I think that's quite, I don't know, is it a common thing to have a fear of a certain scent? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've got so many phobias that, I could sit here all night. But, I think my biggest ones are in the summertime, the insects. I'm terrified of insects, especially wasps. And I say this every summer, but it literally, they terrify me. And if I'm walking along the street and I see a wasp, and sometimes I don't even see it, I hear zzz, and I just freak out and I run. I don't like insects. But I've never had a phobia of like, actually, no, food wise, I have got a phobia of peas, actually. I suppose, yeah, I mean, I've done a video on this years ago. If you look it up, you'll find it quite funny. Me and Nathan did a video because he was trying to help me overcome my phobia of peas. And he had like, I think it was like bags or plates of peas on. I can't remember, it was years ago. And I literally, I feel so awful looking at peas and smelling peas, and even thinking about peas makes me very uncomfortable. It's really weird. I did when I was a teen. I shouldn't have. Oh, what, the sunbed? Yeah, I just never been interested in sunbeds. Like, there were so many girls that I knew at college who, like, on lunch break, they'd just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm scanning up sun and tan lotion, sun and tan lotion, sun and tan place." You know what I mean? Sorry. And I just think, yeah, no, I'm not a sunbed place. There we go. So I'm not with it today at all. But I just, yeah, they'd literally go in all pale and come back, and they'd just be like, super tanned and orange, and and I just don't think it's very safe. Like, I know maybe there's different things they have to do these days, like more rules that are safer, but I just don't think it's like very safe. But that's just me. What do I know? You saw the pee video, Gabriella. I didn't think anyone had watched that video. That was so long ago. Like, there's so many old videos on this channel. That there's certain what, like, a video I did years ago was weird things I did as a child. And that was when I literally first started this channel, and it got barely any views, and like no one has probably ever seen it because I'd literally just started Wacky World channel. And I was thinking of like redoing that, and also maybe adding in a few that I, possibly forgot, because I did some weird freaking things as a kid, and I had some weird thoughts. I did weird stuff, so maybe I'll redo that. I'll look at that video, write the things down again, and kind of redo it, because, if you haven't watched it, you wouldn't know all the weird things I got up to as a child. I used to think, I used to think that the world was black and white, because, like, when I was a kid, my grandma and granddad would have like a little old black and white TV, and they'd watch films on it and TV shows and stuff. So I just assumed that all these old films were of the past, and the past would be black and white, and then all of a sudden it got turned into color. It's so weird. Like, it's just really weird. And then my mum and dad, when we were out walking, they'd say to me, "Go walk on ahead, Laura, walk on ahead." But I would literally think they meant try and walk on my head. So I would walk along and then walk on my head. It's so weird. I was such a weird child. And I still am a weird adult. Anyway, so what have you got? Any questions for me, or anything you want to discuss? Any subjects or questions? I'd like that, because if not, I just feel really awkward. This happens sometimes on live streams. Like, sometimes I'm really chill and everything flows, and other times I'm just like super, like, I don't know what I'm talking about, awkward. So please help me with questions or subject matters. Oh man, I was gonna do a TikTok live stream, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump on YouTube instead. I like TikTok, but I don't know, it's not as friendly as YouTube. Yeah, I've been okay, Amjad. How have you been? Yeah, like, it's just, the world is a weird place right now, right? Everything with the pandemic and the lockdown is just, I just want everything to go back to normal. Obviously, it's not for a while, but, it's just weird, isn't it? You kind of get used to this new routine in a weird way. But there's just this part of you that just thinks, I just wish it'd go back to normal. I wish I could just go shopping and, see my family, and just, I don't know. It's just weird, right? Also, I long for the day that I don't have to walk into a shop with a mask on my face. I'm obviously a very good person. I do wear my mask all the time. But it's still a bit like, you know, when will there be a day we don't need to? It'd be really weird, actually, being in shops in the future without a mask. I'll be like super paranoid. I think it will make everyone paranoid for a long while afterwards, like, even when we don't have to. So just make sure there's nothing on my teeth. Even like when we don't have to wear a mask, we'll probably be so paranoid and stuff. We'll probably still will wear a mask even afterwards, if that makes sense. yeah, my nails are kind of pinky purplish. I painted them today. I did a little bit of filming today, which was cool. I've only done one video. I might be able to do two. I always like the day to include at least one video, just so I can say I've achieved something today for the channel, whether it's this channel or the ASMR channel. I just like to know that I've done something kind of thing and not just laid about. But yeah, I've done one and I was just getting super stressed with it. I kept making mistakes and there were noises and I was like, ugh. But I did it in the end. So I'm quite happy with it. I've got to do some editing actually in a bit on that video, but it's all done. Oh yeah, Julia B has some questions for me. Thank you. Oh, I like questions. Makes me feel less awkward. What are some of your favourite ways to fill the time during lockdown, aside from reading, of course? Yeah, you know, reading is like my main thing. Obviously, well, my main thing is spending time with Nathan. I'm very lucky that, you know, me and Nathan are here together, you know, through the lockdown, and we you know, we get on better than ever, and we've got so much in common. So we can just chit chat about anything, and you know, it's just nice to spend time with him. To be fair, so yeah, him and reading. I love reading, as you know, as you just said, apart from reading. But yeah, I love reading my books, and I love watching Netflix. Been watching a few different series on Netflix, which I've really enjoyed. I've just finished the series Winx, Winx Saga, which I absolutely adored. I love that so much. It's so good. Magical fairies and like nasty monster creatures and stuff. Like really good. So if you like films like shows like that, check out Winx on Netflix. I also watched a series today. I've only got 2 episodes left of Love on the Spectrum, which was really good. I love that show. It's so like heartwarming and adorable. Hey Alex A, how you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things I do. Well, obviously I do filming. I do a lot of like YouTube videos and streaming on here to keep me busy and occupied. What else do I do? I wanted to do some writing, but every time I get like sitting there ready to write, I just get like blocked, like writer's block. I can't write, so yeah. I watch like TV, documentaries with Nathan and shows, different things. Our paranormal stuff, we're all into our paranormal stuff, so I watch things about that. And just yeah, just yeah. No Iceland haul. Yeah, no, there's no Iceland haul this week. We don't get it every week. We get it every few weeks. Hey, Ems SMR is here. How you doing? I loved all your makeup you had on in your videos. Very cool. I did it on Instagram. I was like, wow, that looks amazing. If you like ASMR, everyone, go check out Ems ASMR. She's great. Yes, we don't get Iceland delivery every week. I think it's like what, every fortnight or something we get it, or whenever we need little bits and pieces. But yeah, Nathan tried the what's it called, TGI Friday stuff, and yeah, I think he liked. You liked it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
It was nice. So he had them. I'm trying to think what I had. Oh, I had the steak bakes. They were nice as well. The vegetarian, or sorry, vegan steak bakes. I watched your ASMR with Geordie ASMR earlier today, and the one you did okay. Oh, okay, it hasn't gone on yet. See, how could you have watched it, Amjad? It hasn't gone on till Wednesday. Awkward. As in on my channel, I didn't think Geordie was putting it on till Wednesday. I've only set it up as a premiere to go on Wednesday night at 10. But yeah, the one with me and Akalia, ASMR Akalia, she's cool. Alex A, how you doing? And AJ Hawes, how are you? You are too kind as always. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Emma, for always being here. You're lovely. Ems ASMR. Oh, yeah, I'm going to film another ASMR video after this stream. I won't say, I was going to tell you what it's called then, but then I don't want it. It's going to be a surprise. Let's just say it's got to do with, how can I say it? I can't say it without giving it away what it is. You just have to wait and see. It's certain trigger sounds that I really like, and I know a lot of you hopefully like as well, so yeah. But I've got all the props there. I'm gonna it's only gonna be like a little 10-minute video, because you see sometimes I sit there for like 40 minutes doing videos, and you know, you look at your information on YouTube and it says people watch for like 4 minutes, and I'm like, well, what's the point of me doing like a really long video? It doesn't get watched really. So I'm just gonna make like a quick 10-minute ASMR video, and at least then I haven't wasted too much of my time, you know what I'm saying? Nat G, how you doing? Good to see you, lovely. Hi, how are you? I've had a terribly long day, 14-hour shift. Oh no, hope you're all okay. Big hugs to you, Nat. Oh, 14 hours. Oh my days. I could not do that. You're a better person than me. You're stronger. I could not work for 14 hours. I get bored in my office at work after 5 hours. I do like the part-time job, don't I, in the office, and we're on furlough at the moment, but I have this, my brain is very highly strung. I have to have lots of things to keep myself entertained and stuff. And I just get really bored easily, and yeah, and stressed and bored, and yeah, nah. Hey Dowdy, hope you're good. AJ Hawes, Laura, you're so sweet. I actually hope you get nothing but good come your way. Oh, thank you, AJ. That's really kind of you. Bless you. And same to you. Very sweet. Thank you. And to all of you. I hope good positive vibes to, come to all of you. I did telephone sales. People were so rude. I didn't like it. Yeah, that's the thing, Jen. Yeah, so the job I do in the office is like a telephone sales job. I'm a manager there. And well, I say I'm a manager. There's only 3 of us there. But it doesn't matter. Makes me feel important. Okay. I'm a manager. I manage the pens and pencils in the office. But no, like I've been doing it for a long, long time. And, I think I'm quite good at sales because I've got like the gift of the gab. But, and there is a big but, literally. But yeah, like I have to be in the zone. I have to be in the mood. And sometimes I'm just not. And especially when I'm going through like a stage of like anxiety and a bit little, low vibe, like I do find it hard to get on the phone and be like, hey everyone, can I sell you this product? But then if I'm in a good mood, I can get on that call and I can be friendly, I can sell it well. So it really does depend on my mood and stuff and how hard I work. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hard job and I do get a lot of people being rude to me and nasty. And as I say, when I'm not in a good place emotionally, like if my mental health isn't doing that well, and then I go on the phone at work and people are just nasty to me, it kind of pushes me down even more. So it's a weird job. I mean, it's an easy job to do in a way because I know what I'm saying, I know what I'm doing. It's, nice hours, but there is another part of me that just, can't deal with like the nasty people. It's really weird. Like basically I go to work and people are nasty to me, and then I come on here on YouTube, which is also obviously my job, and I get trolled. So I'm like, everyone nasty to me. No, not everyone nasty to me, but there is a lot of people that are nasty to me in work, professional. And even on eBay, I sell something, I'll get bad feedback on something. I'm like, oh God, is there ever a day when no one's going to be horrible to me? Actually, talk about eBay. I've got a couple of tarot card readings to do. Better do them in a minute. I read that, sorry. Your feet know about it. Oh, bless you. Well, make sure you relax tonight, Natchi. Make sure you get some chill and relax time. Hey, Wendy Lynn, how you doing? People would say not interested and hang up on me after I was calling them because they emailed the company for information, put me in a bad mood. Yeah, I mean, I've had some really horrible people on the phone. And the thing is, when they ring up here, like when I'm at home and people ring up as like sales calls, I'm always polite to them. I'm always like, I'm really sorry, I'm not interested or whatever, but I'm always polite because I know how it feels from the other side. By the way, thank you so much, Nat G, for the super chat, sending good vibes. Mwah. Well, I'm sending you a big kiss. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate super chats. They really do help, honestly. Like, I'm not going to... Anyway, I just feel really awkward. But yeah, thank you very much. They really do help me. And like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wendy Lynn says hi. Hi, Wendy. Hello, hello. But yeah, relax. Nat G. Minx Law 123 is telling you to relax tonight, chill out, be nice and calm. Yeah, like I've had some really horrible people on the phone to me. I think one of the most awkward situations that I had in my office was a good few years ago, right? And this receptionist answered, and she was so rude, like she was so miserable and nasty. And she said, "Oh, I'll just put you on a hold a moment," that kind of vibe, right? And I sat there and I was in the office with my mum, and you can hear like the music, like the hold music. And so I turned around to my mum. I won't swear, obviously, because I'm on here, but I was basically saying some really, like, she's a rude bitch, she's a blah, blah, like really nasty stuff, right? Because she was horrible for no reason. I'd been nothing but nice. And then she come back on the line and she's like, "I heard everything you just said." And you just, oh, I just put the phone down. I didn't know what to say. There was no option. I wasn't going to apologize because she was rude. But yeah, it's very. I didn't know she could hear. Like, I wouldn't have said that stuff if she could hear. I honestly thought when you have them hold music, they can't hear you, but they can hear you. So that's a little tip for anyone. If you're on hold, the person the other end can hear you. Hairdressing sounds fun. Yeah, you know what? Amjad said that you're doing hairdressing study and stuff. I think that's cool. I always wanted to be a hairdresser when I was a kid. There was a few jobs I wanted to do as a kid. I wanted to be a bingo caller. This is really random, and also a hairdresser. Yeah, very different jobs, but yeah, and also the main thing I wanted to do was be a DJ, radio DJ. And out of all of those, I kind of have lived the dream of all of them. Because when we have our family Christmas get-togethers, we play a little bit of family bingo. So I become, the bingo caller sometimes, which I enjoy. Or the twos, 22. 5 and 3, 53. Or the sixes, 66. So I love it. I could do that all day. Sad, isn't it? Yeah. And obviously hairdresser, I've lived the dream because on the ASMR channel I do a lot of ASMR haircut role plays, so kind of living the dream. And radio presenting, this isn't the radio obviously, but I'm still presenting as such. I'm still got my own show and I'm still doing my own thing, so it's in a way it's better than radio because it's YouTube and it's my own show. And yeah, bath with bubbles and a cider, then bed. Oh, you know what? I used to absolutely love having bubble baths. When I was a kid, my mum would stick me in the bath, especially if I was moody. If I was a moody child, she'd just go, right, you're having a bath. In you get. And it did help me not be moody. And she used to give me Mr. Matey in the bath, and all the bubbles would come up, and I would get so excited of these bubbles. I would just splash everywhere, and yeah, I loved bubble bath. As an adult, I didn't particularly find them very fun. They were just like, oh, it's a bubble bath, feels nice. But as a kid, I would literally go hyper. I loved bubble bath. Mr. Matey, that's the way forward. I worked in the bingo halls. I love my job. Such a great environment. You worked in bingo halls? Nat G, I'm so jealous of you. It's not fair. I want to work in that. Honestly, I always wanted to work in a bingo. When I was a kid, my mum used to take me to bingo with her, which probably wouldn't be allowed now, but this was the 80s. So, anything goes. But she used to take me to the bingo, and I'd sit with my little colouring book and my pens and my book or whatever and play, and she'd be sitting there playing the bingo. Yeah, it probably would be illegal now, like 7 years old sitting in a gambling place. But yeah, I just used to love the place. Used to really vibe it and wanted to be a bingo caller. M's ASMR says, I love bingo as well. I love it. As I say, when we have family get-togethers, we haven't been able to because obviously the pandemic and stuff, but for birthdays, Christmas, we normally have a bingo session. And it's fun. I tell you what, who's the best bingo caller out of all of us? Nathan. He literally is the best bingo caller. My dad is okay at calling, but I don't know what he does this funny voice sometimes, and he kind of, I can't explain it. He kind of does something. This is all I'm going to do because I can't explain it in words, right? So he'll go 3 and 4, 34, 5 and 6. He's he slows everything down. It's really irritating. But when he doesn't do that, he's a good caller. My mum, she's all right, but bless her, she sometimes, because the numbers on the balls are quite small, that sounds wrong, she gets the wrong number. So I think I've won, and then she's like, oh no, sorry, it's not 18, it's 16. Okay, so, but I'm not bad. But this is the thing that happens with me. For some reason, I get this weird giggle thing, I have a giggling fit where I can't stop laughing for no reason. 1 minute I'm just calling out the numbers, and the next thing I'm just laughing. And Nathan looks at me, he's like, what are you laughing about? Nothing's happening. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's nerves. I think it's a nervous thing. I don't know. Either that, I'm just a freak, or both. Hey Gerda, how you doing? Yeah, mummy does wear the glasses when she plays the bingo, but she still can't read the numbers properly. So, I mean, they are, to be fair to her, I have the same kind of issue because the balls are this big, And the numbers are like that big. And you know, I wear my glasses as well, and it's still a bit of a struggle sometimes. So I'll let her off. I miss bingo. Um, just nice to have a break from college work though. I love Audis as well. Also, I'm reading people's conversations. I'm so nosy, aren't I? Amjad is mentioning Aldi, Asda, and Sainsbury's. So my favourite supermarket, even though no one asked, I'm just joining in on the conversation. Would definitely be Sainsbury's. I love Sainsbury's. I think it's because it's probably my local one, but I'm saying that we've also got like Tesco and stuff. But I just prefer Sainsbury's. I like Sainsbury's stuff, and Sainsbury's do the smoky cheddar, their own brand of smoky cheddar, which I love, and I just so delicious. If you haven't tried smoky cheddar, you're missing out. My favourite shops in general, I would say Poundland, of course. Everyone loves Poundland. I haven't been to Poundland. Well, no, actually, no, that's a lie. I nipped in there yesterday when I went to the post office, and I kid you not, I come out with nothing. I did not buy one thing. And I know the woman, or some of the women that work in there, and she said, "Oh, you know, how much have you got today?" I said, "Literally nothing." She said, "What, you haven't bought anything?" I was like, "No." And she just looked so shocked. I was like, God, is my Poundland addiction that bad? Probably. Um, but yeah, no, I just didn't buy anything. There's just nothing in there for me. I just thought, oh, okay. But yeah, normally Poundland. Um, where else? I love Waterstones. I know they're super expensive, but I just love Waterstones. It's such a nice shop. It's like kind of nice, cozy vibe, and all the books are laid out nice. I just love Waterstones. Primark. Even though I don't like the new Primark, I like the old Primark. We had like a refurbishment done at our Southend Poundland. Primark got Poundland on the brain. Primark, because we had like a medium-sized one, but then they changed it to a massive store, and I just don't like it. I don't know what it is. Like, you think I'd like it more because it's bigger, but I just don't like it. It's just weird. Like, I've got a really bad phobia of escalators, and if you want any like pajamas, underwear, bags, and stuff, they're on the like second floor or first floor as such. And I don't want to go on the escalator. There's no stairs, so yeah, it's really annoying. But it's not even that. It's just the actual layout. I don't know. It just feels too much. It's weird to explain. I like the old shop better. Of course, I still go there. It's not that bad. Yeah, Sainsbury's home section's nice. We've had a few little bits and pieces over the years from there. I used to like Sainsbury's clothing, but for some reason in the last few years, they've gone a bit, I don't know, it's a bit old, like fashioned, like it's not really modern anymore. Back in the day, they had some really nice jumpers and like different tops and stuff, and now they just feel a bit old for me in a nice way. Marmite chili in stock. What is that? Marmite chili. I don't like Marmite at all. But I hope you enjoy it, Nat G, when you're getting it on the weekend. However, I know there's something I'm after getting this week for Nathan. Apparently Walkers have brought out a new flavour crisps. KFC chicken flavour crisps. How cool is that? I don't know if they're vegetarian. If they are, I'm definitely going to try one because I think that sounds really yummy. But if they're not obviously vegetarian, I won't be having any. But yeah, anyway. Mark says, have you any tips to help anxiety trying to talk to women? I've always had the problem. I develop a crush with someone, and then if they work in a shop or something, the anxiety gets too big and I stop going in. Oh, bless you, Mark. Do you know what my advice with any kind of dating or crushes or whatever, just like be yourself. Like, I know it sounds really cliche, but I mean it. Like, just be yourself, just be friendly, smile. You know, if you're a kind of shy person, just be shy. Like, there's nothing wrong with being quiet and shy. Not everyone's gobby like me. And to be fair, like in public, I'm not like this. Like on camera, yeah, I'm reasonably confident, but in reality, I'm actually very awkward and kind of anxious. And yeah, so like just be yourself. I do know it's like having crushes on people in shops. Like, you know, back in the day when I was a lot younger, I did end up going out with a so bad. I did end up going out with a couple of guys that I'd met in a shop. One worked in Wilkinson. It's just so random. It's okay. Nathan knows. He doesn't care. Yeah, one worked in Wilkinson's and one worked in Primark. So yeah, it's very awkward to talk about this sort of thing. But yeah, it can happen if you do like someone in a shop. You know, it's worth kind of. Oh God. Anyway. I love home sense. Oh, B&M. Yeah, I like B&M. I haven't been to B&M for ages. I do like Aldi. Aldi do some really nice vegetarian sausage rolls. Random. Yeah, my mum loves a bit of Waitrose. She always laughs that she's a bit of a food snob because she loves going to Waitrose. But to be fair, she don't get that much from Waitrose. She gets the odd few things, and she feels special and posh because she's got a Waitrose bag. Um, Loved your Essex girl video, by the way. You should do another. Hilarious. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Hi, Jordan, Gracie. How you doing? Hey, Quaver Flavor. You know what? I really enjoyed doing the Essex girl videos. I was a little bit upset because it didn't get as many views as I thought. And I know it sounds really arrogant, but whatever. Because, people just kept asking me for ages. Will you do another Essex girl? Will you do another Essex girl video? And I'm like, okay, cool. And I worked really hard on it, like what I was going to say and all the props. And yeah, anyway, it just didn't really do as better as I thought it would. But you know what? YouTube is YouTube. It's not, I don't think it's always about me and me being rubbish. I think it is genuinely about notifications not getting sent out. I had a message today from one of my avid viewers who's also a good friend. And he told me that like he watches me all the time. I know that because he's like a friend, and he does not get any notifications from me at all, like for videos or shows. And I'm thinking, this is a regular viewer doesn't get notifications. How is someone new or someone who doesn't watch me that much? They're not going to get any either. So it's kind of disappointing, Hope you're doing good, Jordan. Amjad, oh sorry, saying hi to Quaver Flavor. Yeah, Primark bags make great ASMR too. Oh yeah, the sound of the Primark bags, and I like the sound of like crinkly bags. And Primarks are like, what are they? Like, what's the bloody word for it? I've completely forgot the word. Paper bags, like brown paper bags, aren't they now? Rob Random said he may be a nutter. Who's a nutter? Who's a nutter? I don't know who you're talking about. Hey Stephanie, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hello. I missed the Dolly character. She was hilarious and sweet. Do you know what? I used to love playing Dolly. Dolly was one of my favourite characters to play. But I can't, yeah, I think the wig kind of got a bit ruined, and yeah, it kind of ruined that for me because I put it on once and it just looked really bad. It was really, I don't know, but yeah, I'm not saying she'll never return, but not at the moment. I do the same in pennies. I kind of have to hype myself up to hop on the escalator. I don't know what it is about them. I just get so uneasy getting on them. Probably the fear of getting stuck in steps. Oh, so someone else has got the fear of escalators. Oh, I was going to say that's good, but not in a way that's good because that's horrible. But good that I'm not the only one, because I was starting to feel like a proper weirdo. I didn't know anyone else had a fear of escalators. Obviously, it's a shame, Ems, ASMR, that you've got it. But at least I'm not the only one. Doesn't really help you, does it? But yeah, I think for me, like what happened years ago, I was in Primark in Basildon, really random. I just want to say a big thank you to Mark. Oh, thank you for the donation. That's really kind of you. That's for the Essex girl then. I thought it was epic. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, God, what have I done? I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Mark R. I think I accidentally deleted his message. I'm so sorry. Mark R, I went to make you a mod and I completely pressed the wrong thing and deleted your message. But I read it and I'm thankful, and thank you for the super chat. I'm really sorry I pressed the wrong button. Are you still here? I just deleted someone who sent me a super chat. I hope you're still here. I'm really sorry. I was just trying to make you a mod and I ended up deleting the message. But thank you for your message. I'm glad you thought the Essex girl video was epic. Please let me know if you're still here. No, it's there. I can see it. Oh, okay. Mine says message deleted by Minx Laura, but it's only by accident. See, I literally am an Essex girl. Stupid. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Mark. You're very kind. I don't know what I was saying about now. What was I saying? Oh, escalators. I remember now. By the way, hello, Katie Thrifty Halls. Hope you're good. Yeah, basically I was in Basildon many years ago and I was all on my own shopping in Primark, as you do. And yeah, I don't know what it was. I was right at the top and I just happened to put my foot down a bit quick on the top step and I didn't fall down, but I felt like I was going to. Literally a few seconds later, I probably would have toppled all the way down. So I was very fortunate, thank God, that I didn't. but yeah, after that, it kind of really scared me because you get that feeling of, oh my God, I'm at the top of the escalators and I'm going to fall down and, die, maybe break my neck or whatever. But yeah, it kind of stuck with me, that fear, that phobia. And I just didn't want to ever go on an escalator again. I have been on one a few times since, but it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling if you've got a phobia of an escalator, especially in certain shops that you want to go in and you can't because they've got an escalator. But yeah, they terrify me. It's so embarrassing, but true. Hey Julie B, how you doing? My mum always told me as a kid that my shoelaces could get stuck in escalators and I could die. So even now my heart races whenever I have to go on one. That is very true actually. My mum used to say that. Make sure you've got your laces done up before you get on the escalator. All right. Yeah, I have heard that. I mean, I suppose it could happen. Really. I don't know. Could it? Because you kind of get caught up and in the little bits. To me, there's just something really scary about a moving staircase. I mean, just think about it. A moving staircase. It's moving. Maybe that's just me. I'm having a weird day. Maybe it's because I'm wearing the blonde wig. I don't know. What's the time? I've got to do a tarot card reading soon. Oh, 20 past 8. Yeah, I've got to do a tarot card reading. Actually, I've got to do 2 of those. And I was going to try and film the quick ASMR video, but I don't know if I will now. I'm not sure. Tonight, me and Nathan will be playing Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. We're going to be playing Pokemon tonight, which is good. We haven't played for about a week, so we had a little bit of a break from it because we were playing it pretty much every day or every other day. So we're going to add a little break from it, so we're going to play again tonight. I know Tink's not here, but one of my viewers, Tink, has requested that we film ourselves playing Pokemon. So we're going to have a few little kind of practice games. Not that he needs it because he's like a pro, but I'm like useless and quite a new player, so I need a bit more practice. But we're going to film ourselves playing it because it is Pokemon Day really soon. So yeah, we also got today in the post, Nathan got his what's it called, gacha box, like Japan little gacha, mystery things. So we're going to do a video with that either tonight or tomorrow, so look out for that this week, as in mods and rockers. So basically what it is, like if anyone comes in and they're nasty, like trolls me or trolls anyone in the chat room, like we just time them out. It's just something I do. Like if people are nice and give me super chats and stuff, I think it's just nice to be like, hey, you've watched my channel and it's just you're giving me money. Like that's really nice of you. So I try and make people feel special, making mods and stuff. Also, if you're a channel member, you get to be a mod automatically. Like if you join the channel, for as little as £1 or $1 a month, you can become a channel member. So obviously all channel members get to be mods as well. My mum used to love The Who. Sorry, I'm just reading your message. Yeah, she loved The Who. I'm trying to think. My mum loved lots of different bands, but The Who are one of her favourites. She loved the Beatles, the Bee Gees. She used to have a weird obsession with Cat Stevens as well. She used to stalk him. Just sounds really bad. She used to go to his house and stand at the door and call out meow. Yeah, I don't know, and I wonder why I'm weird. I mean, come on. Oh, Katie Thrifty Halls, thank you so much for the super chat. You're so adorable. Thank you. How you doing though, Katie? Are you good? Have you been getting any thrifty stuff? I mean, we can't really go shopping, can we? We can't get thrifty stuff. I mean, obviously there's eBay, but it's not the same as just going into a nice charity shop or a boot sale. I really miss going to a boot sale. Me and Nathan started to go to a boot sale in Leon C a few times, and it's really good. Like we got some random stuff. All right, to be fair, some of it was a load of rubbish that are there. But in general, like you can look out and get some really, rare things like little gems, but yeah, there's no boot sales, there's no shops, no charity shops. Like it's just really weird. Gerda. Listen, everyone, I better head off in a minute because, as I say, I have got my tarot to do, and yeah, hopefully win at Pokemon. I don't know what to have for dinner. I'm starving. I'm literally starving. I wasn't that hungry today. And that is why I love that man. That is why I love him. It's completely quiet, and then you just hear this voice going, "It's pancake day." It is. It is pancake day. Who's having pancakes? I'm having pancakes. Well, one. I don't know. Maybe I don't want them if they're really chewy, but if they're nice and soft, then I'll have one. Mark says, have you and your partner ever been to Dublin? I've never been to Ireland. I don't think Nathan has. You've never been to Ireland, have you? No, I've never been to Ireland. But I do like Westlife and Boyzone. You probably don't like Westlife and Boyzone. And I do like potatoes. Or as you say, potato. I hope you're laughing at this point. You might just be really offended. But no, we've never been to Ireland. It looks nice though. Like when I've seen it on TV, looks pretty cool. Looks a nice place. Yeah, Pancake Tuesday here, and I had like, how many pancakes did you have, Ems? Come on, be honest. Come on. I'm only gonna have one, the maximum two, but it won't be any more than that because I've got to be careful. I had a bit of a dodgy stomach last week, didn't I? So I'm really careful now. I'm not really eating that much. So yeah, I just want one with a little bit of ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and a little bit of chocolate spread. What do you put on yours?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Don't like maple syrup. It's not my thing. So I'm reading questions. Do you know the artist who made your horse and buggy that you have in your room? You showed it in a video. My horse and buggy? I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know the artist who made my horse and buggy? What horse and buggy? Sorry, Jen. I'm not being horrible. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Probably the
No?
gypsy car thing.
Oh, the Romani Gypsy Caravan. Do you mean that's in our bedroom? That is nice. That's like really kind of old school. Got it from the seafront gift shop. Okay, Em's ASMR is gonna confess. She says, do you really want to know? Yes, we do. She had 6 with Nutella, crispy bacon, maple syrup, sugar, and blueberries. What, all on one? Like, what? Did you mix bacon with Nutella? Or am I completely... I didn't even know you can have bacon on a thingy, a pancake. Or do you mean you had individual ones with different things on? Tell me, you've got me intrigued. Oh yeah, Jen, so you mean that one? Okay. Yeah, we got it from years ago. My mum got it for me for a present. Yeah, it was from just like a little seaside shop. I don't know the artist. I mean, maybe I can have a look. And if I find out, I'll let you know. Oh, on separate ones. Okay. I just had this vision of like mixing Nutella, blueberries, syrup, and bacon. I was like, okay. Like, people like different things, so I might judge. Is the artist written under it? I don't know. I'll have a look, Jen, and I'll let you know. There might be some form of name or artist on there. I know what you mean. Yeah, I just literally have a bit of chocolate spread and a bit of ice cream. That's it, really. I think my mum has lemon juice. I don't know if she had any today. She probably did. She shouldn't be. She's diabetic. And she's supposed to be careful at the moment, but she probably did have a pancake. I don't know. I haven't asked her. I haven't like stalked her to see if she had a pancake today. Yeah, bless her. She's going through a little bit of high blood pressure at the moment, so I'm not going to talk about it too much because it upsets me. But yeah, she's struggling a little bit with her blood pressure, and she's having to keep a list every day of her blood pressure numbers so she can tell the doctor. So they might have to like change her tablets and stuff, but it just sucks. There's always one thing after another, like, you know. Anyway. Right, okay. I'm going to end the stream now. I don't want to because I'm enjoying having a chit chat. It's nice. But at the same point, I know I've got to do these tarot card readings. I've also got to edit the video as well. I nearly forgot that. I want to sit and edit that quickly. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. But listen, you are all amazing. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll take care, Katie. I'm not going to do this dilemma game again because it's just a bit crap, isn't it, really? I thought it'd be fun, but the questions are a bit naff. So looks like a charity shop will be getting that. Have you got anything new on eBay? I'm literally going to be putting some new stuff on eBay tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I didn't because I'm lazy. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do it tomorrow. I've got quite a few different bits and pieces that I've found throughout the house doing a clear out because there's nowhere to get new stuff. So I'm just like finding, I've got some books and stuff and that, so they're on there. So yeah, have a look at my eBay, Minx Laura on eBay. And I should definitely do a video this week of what I'm selling on eBay, because I haven't done one of those videos for a little while. And also it's a great way, like, you know, advertise the stuff that I'm selling, in case anyone's interested. Oh, thank you, Emsa Samar. You're awesome. And lots of love to you, Nat G. And Nat G, please relax tonight, okay? You've done a long shift. Just go chill, relax, unwind. Thank you to anyone who super chatted me tonight as well. Really, really appreciate it. It's very kind of you all. And lots of love to you all. Take care of yourselves and those around you. There will be a new video tomorrow. Don't forget, if you like my ASMR stuff, go check out my other channel, Minx Laura 123 ASMR. I was going to say the link's down below, but it's not. So there we go. It's just Minx Laura 123 ASMR. I'm now on TikTok as well. If you want to come follow me on TikTok, it's at Minx Laura 123 ASMR on TikTok. Twitter is at MinxLaw123, and Instagram is MinxLaw123. So there we go. Okay, right, listen, you're all amazing. Take care of yourselves. Please give this stream a big old thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you all really soon. Mwah. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Peace. Bye.